Hey everyone, how's it going? It's your boy, Hus the Gamer, your average everyday teenager, and oh boy, I've been wanting to do this video for quite possibly a very, very long ass time. Now, I'm going to talk about quite possibly my favorite movie of literally all time. Yep, you heard me right. This movie is my favorite film of all time. For some people, now, you probably have already read the title and know exactly what it is, but I'm just gonna say it. But the movie that I'm talking about slash referring to is The Bad Guys. Oh boy, I love this movie. I seriously love this movie. When I first saw the trailer for this film, I knew for a fact that I was going to really, really like this movie. And then once I went to go yeah, and once I saw the film on Netflix, oh my god, I really loved it. I loved it a lot more than I expected to like it. Just seriously, this film is so good that it's forever top tier. It's literally forever top tier. It is never going to be topped by any other film. That's how good it is. So good that no other film will be able to top this movie. Like I saw the trailer and I really liked it, and the fact that I actually saw the full movie, I absolutely loved it even more. Now, anyways, guys, I hope this video gets a ton of likes and views, and hopefully get me a ton of subscribers because this video was quite possibly the hardest video to make. And soon, when I become a better YouTuber, I might actually make an improved version of this film. I mean, improved version of this review. Lol. Anyways, let's get started into why I love this movie. First off, is the design. The animation. Oh my god, the animation is just stellar. It looks so clean, man. The animation is so clean looking. Like it just the animation feels like something ripped directly out of a comic book. Which, from what I've heard, yeah, the animation from this movie is inspired by the movie Spider Verse, which is one of the best films from Sony Pictures Animation. Anyways, next up is one of the reasons why I love this film is the voice acting. Oh my god, I am 100% sure. No, actually, make that 1000% sure all the voice actors had a lot of fun voicing the characters that they were voicing. Like seriously, I can kind of hear that they had a lot of fun voicing the characters that they're voicing. It honestly sounds like the characters that they're voicing, it honestly sounds like the voice would perfectly fit in with them. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, right guys? Like seriously, I just every time I see this film, I don't know what to say. I'm just shocked. Words can't describe how much I love it. Because like I said before, when I said this was my favorite movie, I wasn't joking. I wasn't joking at all. Now we have the characters. I'm only gonna talk about the major characters, but hold on. Before we get into that, I wanted to explain that this movie is just I find it funny how this movie has a ton of it's literally like a furry movie. Yes, this movie is kind of like a furry movie. Like the main characters and all that stuff are like animals and all that crap, while all the side characters and everyone else are literally humans. Lol. I just kind of find that kind of strange and kind of hilarious at the same time. Like this movie is kind of one of the big reasons for why I want to get a fursuit. Like yeah. So for anyone wondering why in the last video I wanted to get a fursuit, this movie is the reason why. Anyways, let's start off with the major character. Yes, I'm going to talk about the major characters. Not obviously, I'm not going to talk about every single character, only the major characters. Now, anyways, first off, first let's talk about the gang. Firstly, is the main guy, aka my favorite character in the whole movie. Seriously, my favorite character in the whole movie, and that is Mr. Wolf, aka he's the mastermind slash the leader of the whole gang of this gang. He literally just he is so funny. He is just so funny. Like seriously, he's the leader and the planner of every heist and all that stuff. And he's also the getaway driver. Yeah. From what I remember correctly, in the first few minutes of the movie just straight up throws you into the action. If there's one thing I love about DreamWorks films is that they don't hesitate to throw you straight into the action. Seriously, it's almost like a quick snap. They throw you into the action, and basically the whole film starts off with a huge with the gang robbing the bank with Mr. Wolf and his friend Snake robbing a bank and then they start a getaway drive and Wolf is introducing himself to the whole audience with his whole gang and all that stuff. Like you get what I'm trying to say, right? So the next member of the gang is Mr. Snake. He is literally the He's literally the stealthy guy. He's also the gang's safe cracker. And he's also very grumpy as well, which is it's just funny. It's just funny how grumpy it is. Yes. Next character up is this character is just a character that just makes me forget that I have arachnophobia. Yes, that's true, everyone. I in fact do have arachnophobia. The next character up is Miss Tarantula. She is basically Watch Dogs, the character. Obviously, what I mean by Watch Dogs, the character is obviously I'm referencing the game Watch Dogs. So yeah, comment down below if you have played Watch Dogs comment down below if you've played Watch Dogs before. By the way, guys, this video was unscripted, so it's kind of amazing job how I'm somehow managing to do all of this while this whole video is unscripted. Anyways, let's continue. Where was I on? Right, Miss Tarantula. She's basically the gang's hacker. She is a master hacker. Like, she's able to hack literally into anything and everything. Like, she's just really good at hacking and all that stuff. And she's one of the reasons why, yeah, and she literally helps the gang out and all that stuff. Like at the start, like you try, like, dang it. You know what I'm trying to say, right, guys? It's very hard for me to explain in an unscripted video, but I'm at least doing good, okay? Now, fourthly is Mr. Shark, aka the Master of Disguise. He literally disguises himself as literally a ton of to be like a different character and all that stuff. Like he disguises himself, which I find it very hilarious how absolutely nobody, everyone just gets fooled by his disguise. Lol, it's just funny. It's just funny how he's able to literally blend into the whole crowd and all that stuff. Like he's able to disguise himself, and heck, he even stole the Mona Lisa disguised as it. How amazing is that? And lastly of the crew is Mr. Piranha. Don't be fooled by his size. Yeah, don't be fooled by his size. He's short, but he's basically a loose cannon with a short fuse. He is aggressive. He is just aggressive as hell. Well, it does make sense. He is a piranha after all, and piranhas are very, very deadly animals. Okay, now I'm going to start to get into spoiler territory for the next two characters, which is Diane Foxington and Professor Marmalade. This is going to be this is going to be a spoiler warning, okay? I'm going to leave like timestamps below so you guys can like skip over the spoilers part, okay? Because I'm telling you, you need to watch this movie, okay? This movie is seriously, it's amazing. Anyways, we have Diane Foxington. She's the love interest of Mr. Wolf, and like throughout the whole film, like she's basically Wolf's partner in crime and all that stuff. Not only that, but there was rumors of this one master thief known as the Crimson Paw. They have been the most successful, and they've never been caught, and no one even knows who the Crimson Paw is. This is when the spoilers kick in, but Diane is actually the Crimson Paw. Like in the third act of the movie, Diane rescues the whole gang from prison, and yeah, she breaks the whole gang out of prison, and what happens is that she helps Wolf get back at the movie's villain, which is Professor Marmalade. Yes, he's actually in fact the movie's villain. And they even throw a plot twist as well. What happens is that in the second act of the movie, when they're at the whole party and all that stuff, he steals the heart meteorite, which is an important thing to the whole film. He steals the meteorite and makes it look like the gang did it. Yep, he literally frames the whole gang when they didn't even take the thing. He literally frames the whole gang, and he decides to use his master plan to control an army of guinea pigs, which he's also a guinea pig. He controls an army of guinea pigs to hijack these charity trucks and deliver all the money to him, which is just it's just very interesting that this movie is just like it's just phenomenal. Like seriously, the characters look really good, the animation is very good. What else can I say? It's just a very fantastic movie. Anyways, my final thoughts on it is like this movie is just a huge triumph for animation. Like this movie is just basically everything that I like about movies all merged into one. Like seriously, this movie is just oh man, I'm starting to run out of good things. It's stellar, it's amazing, it's funny, it's incredibly cute. I love the character designs. They're so adorable and all that stuff. If I remember correctly, like I said before, I think I said this before, but this is kind of like a furry movie. And this film and Mr. Wolf as well is one of the big reasons why I'm thinking about getting a fursuit, which is just I just seriously I'm starting to run out of ideas and words and all that stuff. Like seriously, you get what I'm trying to say, guys? This movie is so good. I 100% recommend for you guys to watch it. Anyways, last things is that I honestly, from what I've heard, it's gonna soon get a Christmas special. Yes, it's gonna get a Christmas special. I don't know when. I think it's this year or something. Yeah, it's actually gonna soon get a Christmas special. The whole plot is that the gang decides to plan for a holiday heist and all that stuff. But then when they hear that Christmas is getting canceled, they decide they decide to go around and deliver the Christmas spirit. Like, yeah, like you get what I'm trying to say, guys. They're basically doing a reverse Grinch. Yep, they're doing a reverse Grinch. Another thing I did want to know is that I actually want to see like kind of like a sequel to this, and as well as a prequel and a TV series to this. Like seriously, I want to see kind of like a prequel to this film. Like I kind of want to see how the gang met together, like how they got together and became well exactly who they are and all that stuff. And a sequel because I want to see how Wolf and Diane's relationship starts to proving. Heck, they might even get married, which hopefully that happens. Like seriously, I just enjoy this. What a wild ride. I can 100% tell that the whole studio had fun making this movie. Like seriously, this movie is looks like an absolute blast to make. Like I can 100% tell that the studio had a blast making this film. Like I just love it. I don't even know what to say anymore. There's just a lot of things I can say. But anyways, I think that's gonna be all. I enjoyed this movie. I want to see kind of like a sequel, a TV series, and even a prequel to this film. But anyways, that's enough for now. This is my biggest video and quite possibly my hardest video, and I'm honestly shocked that I managed to explain some of it without scripting it because well, scripting videos are pretty hard and it's gonna take me a very long time and all that shit. But anyways, that will be all. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. That's gonna be all for today, guys. I hope you enjoy yourselves. I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye.